In this video, let us learn how we can able to grouping the test cases in Playwright. Tests in Playwright. The tests can be grouped using the test.describe. Okay, by using test.describe, we can group sanity test case as a separate group and a regression test case as a separate and unit test cases as a separate. In this way, we can able to group it. So we will try to explore how we can able to achieve the grouping the test cases. Group 1 .spec.js. So we can use require playwright test constant test comma expect. Yes, first we can write the test cases now. Test.describe. Test.describe. So we'll write sanity test cases. Sanity test cases. So within here, we'll start writing the first test case called which one? First test async page console.log. It is a first sanity test case. Similar way, we can copy paste this one. First, second, it is a second sanity test case. Yes, currently it is a one group. So this particular group name is sanity test case group. We can write it. Similar way, we can write one more group called regression. Regression test cases group. That is the first regression test case. So we'll write the third, which one means third. Third test case. This is the third regression test case. Fourth test case. It is the fourth regression test case. Regression test case. In this way, we can able to write it. Again, one more group I would like to do, that is called the unit test cases. Unit test cases group. This is called the fifth test. This is the fifth unit test case. And sixth one, sixth test, it is the sixth unit test case. So currently, how many groups we are having? There are three groups we made it. The first group is, each group contains two test cases. The first one called sanity test case group, second one regression test case group, and third one our unit test case group. So each group is having two test cases. So now we'll try to run this one and we'll analyze the result. See how we can able to, how the groups are executing. That one we need to analyze it. So npx. So you no need to run headed. So we can just run group group 1 spec.js. So with respect to each group wise, the test cases are running. So again, we can try to analyze the result. So the first test case called, this is from sanity group. These two from sanity group. Okay. And these two from regression. The first, second. So what is the run? The first sanity, second sanity, the third is the regression, sixth is the unit. There are remaining test cases are skipping. So we need to analyze. So it is not providing the output at here. We'll try to see the result. We'll try to analyze it. So test are describe first and second, that is sanity. And again here describe the regression test case, the third and fourth, those are belongs to which one means our regression. And unit test case, that is called fifth and sixth. So currently output is provided 6 test cases, but it is providing output is only the sixth and fifth they provided here. So that's the reason I would like to make it as a clear. Okay, again we can run the result one more time. Group 1, we should view the clear result only, we should able to view. So now it was perfect only result. Which one? 2 test case from sanity. So it was clearly specifying sanity test case group. Sanity test, it is a regression test case group, and this is a unit test case group. Yes, all the test cases are executing properly. So this is the first case what we have discussed, how we can able to specify the group. The case 1 is how to specify groups, and case 2 I would like to explore how to execute specific group of test cases alone. How to run it? A specific group of test case alone we supposed to run it. In order to run this one, so what we have to do, again copy everything and create one more source file called group2.spec.js. So here just copy paste it. The same test cases are available here. By using only, currently suppose I would like to use only the regression test case only we would like to run. So just you can provide only and you can try to execute the test cases now. We can make it as a clear and we can provide group 2. So it's supposed to run only the regression test case only it should run. So it should not run sanity and it should not run unit. See, currently the output is perfect. It is executing only the regression test cases. Suppose in case 3, how to skip one or multiple group of test cases. How we can able to skip it? So we can try to analyze now. How we can able to skip means. So again, I would like to copy all the groups and I would like to create a one more file, group3.spec.js. Here we will try to see, currently there are 3 groups are available. So I would like to skip regression and I would like to skip unit. Now save this particular one, group 3. So again we can try to run. It should execute only for the sanity test case alone, it's supposed to execute. So we'll make it as a clear. Just provide 3. So it should execute only for sanity test cases. So currently it was running. So it was providing how many? 6 test cases it is trying to execute, but 4 are skipped, and so that's the reason it was executing only for sanity. So the sanity group of test case only it has executed. Okay. So the case 4, how to execute tests in sequential order in a group. Suppose a group contains n number of tests. So we would like to run in a sequential order, one after another. How we can able to run? So again we can create a one more source file that is called as a group4.spec.js. So we'll copy the same. The first group 1 test case I would like to copy. I would like to paste it here. Instead of sanity or anything, just I will make it as a test cases group. All test cases I would like to keep it at here. All test cases, it means a test case group contains around how many test cases? 6 test cases it contains. I would like to remove this one. So I would like to run this particular group of test cases in a sequential order. For that purpose, I would like to provide serial. Save this one. So as per our expectation, the sanity, first sanity, second sanity should execute first and second, and third regression, fourth regression, next third and fourth, fifth unit test case and sixth unit test case should execute fifth and sixth. In based on the same, the sequential order it's supposed to execute. So again, if we can run and analyze now, group 4, so it should execute all the test cases in a sequential order. So again, if we can cross check our output. So within the test case group, the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, in this way it has executed in a sequential order. The next one, case 4, apply hooks. Which is the hooks? Before all and after all. So how we can able to apply the hooks? Because for the group, can you apply hooks at group level? Yes, we can able to apply hooks at group level also we can able to apply. Again, we can create one more test case, one more test that is called the group 5 dot spec.js. We can copy paste here. Say one particular group contains how many test cases? Around some 6 test cases. So now I would like to apply the hook. I would like to apply test dot before all async login into the application. So next one called after all test dot after all so we need to provide console.log logout from the application, logout from the application. Save this one. As soon as if we can execute, how these will execute means the before all, the login into the application execute first. Afterwards, whatever the test cases are available, all are executing. After execution of all the test case in this test case group, then after all hook will execute. So now if we can provide group 5, if we can analyze the result, which is the one first one, login into the application, that is called the which one, after all before all hook, and afterwards all the test case has executed. At last, after all hook has executed. At beginning, before all hook has executed, afterwards all the test cases, then after all hook has executed. So now we can do clear. So for the same setup, so we can explore about one more case. This is the case 5. So we can apply the case 6. apply hooks before each and after each. How they will execute? So we can analyze now. How we can able to, if we can apply before each and after each at a group level, what can be the execution behavior? Again, if we can see, we can copy the same setup. Group spec.js. Instead of this one, I would like to make it as a before each. I would like to make this one as a after each. See, what is our expected result means with respect to each test case, the before each, after each has to execute. Again, second test case, before each and after each. Third test case, before each, after each. The fourth test case, before each, after each. Fifth test case, again before each, after each. Sixth test case, before each, after each. This in this way it should execute. It means currently we have it 6 test cases. With respect to each test case wise, before each hook has to execute. After execution of each test wise, after each hook has to be executed. Okay, now we can execute and we can analyze the result. See, now we can try to see the result now. Based on this particular result, see, for the first test case, before each, after each has executed. Again for the second test case, before each, after each. Third test case, before each, after each. In this way, with respect to each test case wise, the before each means log into the application, afterward the test case execution, next one called after each hook, that's called logout from the application. Okay, so for the last case is in this way. There is a case number 7. If there are multiple groups, apply before all and after all hooks, what can be the execution behavior? So if there are multiple groups, apply hooks before all and after all. How they will execute? With respect to each group wise, before all and after all will execute, or irrespective of all the groups, the first before all will execute, or after and at the last after all will execute. We will analyze it. Yes, we can go to the first one. We can copy this particular one. Right click, group 7 dot spec.js. Yes, we can paste it here. So currently there are 3 groups are available. We can save it and we can apply before all and after all. For group 7. So we are applying before all and after all. So what can be the execution behavior at here? Because sometimes we might be expecting in this way, which with respect to each group wise, the before all hook will execute, after execution of the complete group, after all will execute. No. So irrespective of any group, the execution order is in this way. First before all hook will execute. Afterwards, whatever the groups are available, everything will execute. At last, after all, hook will execute. So first, before all hook executes. Once after executing the before all hook, the whatever the groups are available, those will execute. After execution of all the groups, At last, after all, hook will execute. So this is our expected one. We can try to analyze now whether it is executing what we are expected. Yes, group 7 we are executing. So how means the first before all hook has executed, that is called login into the application. Afterwards, whatever the groups are available, everything is executing. So that's called the sanity group and regression group and unit group. At last, which one is executing? After all hook, that is called logout from the application. This is the execution behavior of the our groups, means execution behavior of the tests at group level and as well as at hook level, hook and group level. Thank you.